I think it's a great opportunity for the criminal justice system to go away and reflect on, what can we do more to engage with the debate, and how can we give citizens a platform to participate as well in this process. My name is Natalia Antolak-Saper, and my PhD thesis was looking at how the media influences sentencing policies. In particular, I looked at the case study of Adrian Bayley and the offences he committed against Jill Meagher, and the aftermath in terms of parole reform and the greater context to the community. The Adrian Bayley incident against Jill Meagher occurred on the 22nd of September 2012. Subsequently, there was significant media coverage. We've always made common assumptions about the media's role in policy development, and particularly in criminal justice and sentencing. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought that question is very important for understanding in our context and sort of internationally as well. The Adrian Bayley incident, I think, really resonated with a lot of Melburnians to question why was he out, or why perhaps the authorities did not step in to revoke his parole, and is there a bigger underlying issue? I looked at all the newspaper articles about the case study and really tried to make sure that I had an evidential understanding of how I thought it approached. But of course, this is all sort of an assumption or a hypothesis, so it was a really great opportunity to be able to go out into the field and conduct interviews with those who are involved in that process. So politicians, policymakers, journalists. I think the benefit of that comes from being able to be guided by supervisors who not only are helpful in being able to touch base with relevant people and try and introduce you to relevant stakeholders. So I think Monash is unique in its sort of practical approach to teaching and the sort of research that they do. I was drawn to it because I think it's got a really great down-to-earth approach, and I think the academics that tend to be gravitated towards Monash tend to be ones who not only sort of pursue excellence in their field, but also think about, how can this impact on a practical experience, or how can this really help the community at large. I'd worked for both of my supervisors as a research assistant, so I knew how they were in that regard, and I wanted to learn from them. So Professor Ari Freiberg is a leading sentencing scholar expert, and Professor Bronwyn Naylor also brought a lot of criminological media interest and criminal law expertise, and that allowed a great balance of being able to bring those experts together and really produce a great thesis in the end that combined both of those strengths. So I think it's nice to be able to collaborate, even if it is someone who's completely outside your field, and to be able to learn from them and be able to sort of liaise on greater issues. Midway through my candidature, sort of 2 years in, I was really inclined to pursue an international conference opportunity, and with the very generous supporting of both Monash Graduate Education and the faculty, I was able to go to my first ever conference, and I decided to raise the stakes and go to an international conference, and I went to Vancouver, Canada to present on the sort of initial findings around my thesis. And I must say it was a wonderful experience because it really gave me the confidence to really see how much my work matters to other people. I remember in particular one judge coming up and saying, "It's so great that you're looking at the science behind this," and I thought what a great phrase that was. We make assumptions about the media, but I was trying to piece together the evidence and science behind it, and I really had a great experience. As a PhD candidate, the faculty also provided a teaching opportunity for me, and this was really great, an ability to be able to sessionally teach in the faculty on subjects that sort of interrelated and overlapped with my research. It also gave me a greater balance. I think sometimes if I was just doing a PhD on its own without sort of having any other activities, I might have been a bit too lost in it. The Monash University name holds really well internationally as well, and it opens doors up for you. You can go to other universities in the UK, for example, or the US, and people respect what Monash University stands for. So you're coming from a nice, confident position to be able to say, I'm a PhD candidate at Monash, and that allows you to sort of have a transition into other discussions with other academics internationally.